Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into the Harbor Freight website, checking out 20 of the best items that you can pick up in the month of September. So there are a ton of coupons and deals going on right now, so whether you're an ITC member or not, there are a lot of good deals going on. So let's go ahead and get into these. First up, we're looking at the Fortress 2-gallon 135 PSI ultra quiet Jobsite air compressor. This is an air compressor that I've actually owned for, I want to say, roughly 2 years now, and I was unsure of what to kind of expect. It was my first air compressor from Harbor Freight. I knew I wanted to go with Fortress because even then, like, Fortress was known to be one of the best ones available, and I got a pretty good deal on it at the time. And I want to say I got it for $139 possibly. It might have been this $159. I'm not 100% sure, but I was blown away not just by its performance, but also when they say ultra quiet, this thing is quiet. 60 decibels, 2.1 CFM, 135 max PSI. It's not going to be one of those for running, air tools like impacts or die grinder or anything like that, but it's still a really handy air compressor just depending on what your situation is. This is at $160 down from $190. Next up is the Earthquake XT. This is the half-inch drive Stubby impact, and this has 700 foot-pounds of torque. I don't have personal experience with this one, but my buddy does, and he's been running it for quite a while now, and he has been really impressed by it. So if you're looking for a really low-profile half-inch drive pneumatic impact, then I think this is a good option. If you guys have experience with any of these items, please feel free to drop a comment down below, share with the others that may be interested in picking one of these items up. Next up is the Central Pneumatic Air Compressor Starter Kit. This is basically a bunch of miscellaneous adapters and fittings just to get you started. So maybe you just picked up that 2-gallon that we just saw, or maybe a pancake air compressor or something like that. Or maybe you're trying to set up just an air compressor line for maybe your workbench. This is kind of one of those spring-loaded hoses, so it does extend a decent amount, but it's not going to be like having a 20-foot hose or anything like that. But you got a bunch of different accessories and attachments here to get you started. If you pick up a couple air tools, you got a couple fittings there and adapters so you can actually run the airline and everything. And it's at $12 down from $18. Nice little 20-piece set. Not the highest quality stuff, but if you're just looking for maybe a workbench type setup, or you're just getting into your first air compressor, this is going to be really handy. Next up, we're looking at the Daytona 3-ton heavy-duty ratcheting jack stands. They do have it available in 8 different colors, and my location actually had, I believe, all 8 colors in stock. These are the updated ones with the reinforcement and the locking pin, which I actually really like this design. And it's got the 3-ton rating. I think they're nice little jack stands. Definitely a good improvement over some of the cheaper jack stands out there. These are at $30 right now, down from $50. I think that's a fantastic price for a set of 3-ton jack stands. Next up, we're looking at the Pittsburgh 3-ton low-profile aluminum racing floor jack with rapid pump. These are, I've owned a few different jacks from Harbor Freight, and I have their 1.5-ton like this, and that's been a fantastic. I've owned the 3-ton heavy duty. I've owned the 1.5-ton aluminum like this, and both of them have been fantastic. So this 3-ton low-profile aluminum racing floor jack is at $240 down from $270, so a decent amount of savings there as well. So if you're looking for something lightweight but can still lift a decent amount of weight, I think this is a really good option. Next up is the Ames Instruments infrared laser thermometer, or infrared thermometer. I've had one of these, just a no-name one that I bought off Amazon many years ago, and just having one of these on hand is really handy. Mine runs off of a 9-volt battery. This one may as well. Some of them, the more expensive ones, are rechargeable, but just having one of these around the house, whether you're using it inside or automotive related, this is handy for so many different situations, and a lot of them are quite affordable. This one's at $15 down from $23. I think that's a great price. Even if you don't know you're going to get use out of it, just to have it in your toolbox or around the house, you will find uses for it. Here we're looking at the Pittsburgh 6-inch magnetic parts holder. So, it doesn't get much more basic than this, but it is on sale at $2 down from $4. I have a couple of them just thrown around. I have a couple in the lid of my toolbox. I keep a couple on my workbench. I mean, they're just handy to have for when you're working with multiple smaller items, and there's no reason to go super expensive with them. So next up, we're looking at the Badlands 3-ton off-road jack. And this is one that I don't have personal experience with, but a couple of my buddies that live out on the West Coast have owned for basically since it came out. And they've been really impressed with it. Now, I haven't personally got to get my hands on it and use it in any sort of situation, but from what I've heard, they've done a really good job on it. So if you guys have experience with this jack, please let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. This is at $330 down from $380, so a nice $50 savings on this off-road jack. Next up, we're looking at the Jupiter Pure Sine Wave inverter. This is the 2000 watt, and I have this mounted in the bed of my truck. I installed it multiple years ago, and I ran the little remote further back towards the tailgate so I could turn the power inverter on and off without climbing into the bed of my truck. And it's been back there since I owned the truck. It was one of the first things I installed, and it's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Especially with it being a pure sine wave inverter, you can run your more sensitive electronics on it without worrying about damaging them like you would with certain cheaper power inverters. This is at $235 down from $280, so a decent amount of savings on that as well. Next up is the Icon 24-ounce ball peen dead blow hammer. This is at $36 down from $45, so a little bit of savings there. And this is probably the only time I do recommend the Icon ball peen dead blow hammer, just because, while I don't think there's anything wrong with the quality, but at its full price, there are actually quite a few USA-made ball peen dead blows that you can pick up for basically the same price. So I always suggest, if you're looking at the Icon, you either buy it when it's on sale or just go buy a USA made one. But I think at this $36 price range, that's pretty fair. Next up, the Quinn 8-inch self-adjusting wire strippers. Now, there are tons and tons of brands out there that make this exact same wire stripper. $18 down from $20, so a couple dollars in savings there. Not a whole lot, but you really shouldn't ever pay $20 or more for these. But I think Quinn has been doing a really good job. I actually own this set, and it has been just fine. I haven't had any issues with the adjustments or the retention on them. And I don't really use the crimping portion of it, but the stripping portion does work quite well. And I think at $18, it's a good deal. Here we're looking at the Vanguard 25-foot 10-gauge 3-wire triple tap extension cord. So it is a bigger gauge extension cord, and it is a triple outlet on the end. And this is a nice heavy-duty indoor and outdoor extension cord, and for $35, I think that's well worth it. There are a lot of other ones out there that are, 14, 16 gauge and single outlets that run this price. So I think for a 10-gauge, 25-foot triple tap extension cord, I think $35 is a very fair price, and that's down from $43. Next up is the Braun UV leak detector black light LED flashlight. This is a cheaper light, specifically for the UV light. It's not one of the dual flashlights where it's a flashlight and then you can also have a secondary UV light. It's just a UV light. So I think at $5 just to have one in your toolbox, that's a pretty good price. Next up, we're looking at the Hercules impact driver bit set. There's a 45-piece set in a bifold organizer. You can see you get a variety of different shorter bits, a few mid-length or 2-inch bits, and then some longer bits as well. You got a socket adapter, a couple of bit adapters, one for running deck screws, and then a couple of nut setters as well. So, I mean, it's a pretty good variety in this set. Hercules has been releasing some pretty decent stuff this year. I've been pretty impressed with a lot of the stuff. So if you guys have experience with this set, please let me know. But this is at $19, down from $23. Here we're looking at the Pittsburgh 1,000-pound engine stand. So they do have their, I believe, 2,000 and 1,000 pound. This is the smaller of the two, obviously. And this is at $90, down from $100. So a little bit of savings on this one. A while back when they redesigned these engine stands and the cherry pickers, the price went up quite a bit. And while they did make improvements upon them, the prices didn't reflect the improvements that they made on them. So I do think this is a really good price for this engine stand. But I want to say the old cherry picker that I have, the version that they have now of it, is almost double the price. But I think this is a good price for this engine stand. Here you can see the 2,000 pound at $200. Here they have the 1-ton capacity cherry picker at $270, which I believe I picked mine up for $165 or $170, something like that. And I don't really think they changed a whole lot about these cherry pickers. So But as far as this engine stand, that's definitely a handy item to have around if you plan on doing an engine swap or an engine rebuild. Next up, we're looking at the Doyle Professional Flip Utility Knife, and Doyle's actually came out with a few knives, and I was actually interested in this one and one of the other ones, which I'll show you in just a second, but I thought it was a pretty nice design. Once I got my hand on it, it is a little bit of a cheaper handle design, but it still feels durable and very lightweight, but still decent construction. I think at $9, down from $10, whether you buy it at the full price or this, I think it's a good little box cutter or utility knife to have on hand. They also have the Hawkbill flip knife, so if you are working with larger cables or wiring, something like this can be really handy. The other thing is I had a Hawkbill knife, but it was a fixed blade. This is nice because it is a flip out design, so it's much more compact. You don't have to keep it in a sheath on a belt or anything. It does fit right in the pocket. The one thing that I didn't care too much about this knife was the actual pocket clip. I don't really care too much for that wire design pocket clip, but other than that, I think they did a good job on it, and at $9 down from $14, I think that's a nice little tool. Next up is the Bauer 8-inch 5-speed drill press with light, and if you're looking for a smaller, cheaper drill press, just something to have in the shop just in case you come across doing your own project, this is really handy. Under $100, even at its full price $90, I think that's a great price for a drill press this size, and it's on sale at $80 if you're just wanting to have one on hand for a job here and there. I think this is a really good option. Then, like I showed you guys earlier, we had the 6-inch magnetic parts tray. This is just the 4-inch at $1, down from $3, which you will find a lot of these magnetic trays and miscellaneous items, smaller items like this, on sale pretty often. So even if you miss out on some of the sales, smaller items like this is very common to be able to find throughout the month. And then last up, we're looking at the Pittsburgh panel clip pliers, and I own this from Gear Wrench. I bought a 3-piece set, and I way overpaid. This was almost 10 years ago that I bought the 3-piece set, and this is $5 down from $9.50. I have this exact same set, and I want to say I paid roughly $30 or $40 for the 3-piece set. If I could have just went back and bought this individually, I definitely think this is the better deal. So don't go spending money on a lot of these other brands that have the identical set of clip pliers as this. These are handy, but I will say one thing: if you're dealing with certain push clips, you want to make sure. Sometimes when I deal with push clips, I put my hand over the tool to capture the clip before it flings off. This one does a pretty good job of holding the clip depending on the style, but just beware, because the part that pivots does have some pretty sharp ends, so just keep your hand clear of that. Sometimes these work fantastic, sometimes they're a pain. It just depends on the style of clip that you're working with, but I think for $5 that's a fantastic little set of pliers. So that is it as far as the deals at Harbor Freight this month. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you guys have experience with any of these items, please feel free to drop a comment down below for others that may be interested in it. And as always, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.